listening to Fountain of Thought with your hosts, Dennis Fountain and Sunny Rain. One small step for man, one giant leap for America.
This show contains adult themes and language. Listener discretion is advised.
I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I like to teach the world to sing with me. Perfect harmony, perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a coat and keep it company. That's the real thing. I like to teach the world to sing to perfect harmony perfectly. And I'd like to buy the world a coat and keep it company. It's the real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing.
Welcome, everyone, to the Fountain of Thought podcast, broadcasting from the Eric's Memorial Studios. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at TalkFOT, or visit our website at fountainofthought.com. Hey, Sunny Rain, how are you doing on this commercially fantastic day?
Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kinds of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb and rock, tall kids, sissy kids,
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs.
Armour hot dogs.
The dogs kids love to bite. Picking it up on the old banjo, put on the mustard and away we go.
I am commercially wonderful.
Wonderful. Excellent. Thank you. I expect a big stipend from all the commercials we will be referencing here today. Please send your checks to fountainofthought.com. It's the episode about commercials. We hate them, but we love them.
We love them more than we hate them. Of course, there's a lot
Oh,
we
come
hate.
on. You know, commercials over the years have gotten worse. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't some good commercials now. That's not what I'm saying. But
But you're,
come on.
You are right. They are starting to, whoever's in these advertising positions, I don't know where the hell they went to school. You know what it is? Because they're socially inept. They don't know how to make fun and make funny anymore.
Well, it's like SNL. It's not as funny as it used to be.
Well, yeah. But again, there's give or take, there are a couple of things. There are a couple
Yeah,
of people.
well, here or there are things
Yeah.
from time to time, but Saturday Night Live is nothing like it was
Well,
in the
in order
70s
to be
and 80s.
In order to be funny, you have to be socially connected. You got to be able to talk to
Right.
people. You got to be able to express emotion.
And know people, know what buttons to
Right.
press, what not to press, how to reach them.
Because nothing irritates me more is car commercials. Car commercials with these big flamboyant. And don't get me wrong, I like.
I hate the one where for Lincoln.
What's his name?
Yeah,
McConaughey.
yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I
Matthew
hate
McConaughey. Yeah, it's like what the
Driving
frick?
along in my car, looking at my watch. Now it's time to steer left.
I know, it's such bullshit. But car commercials, the king of car commercials was Joe Azuzu. Remember him?
Oh, Joe Azuzu, yeah.
he was the best.
Joe Azuzu. You didn't like Ricardo Montalban?
He was okay,
Rich Corinthian leather.
but Joe Azuzu was the best.
Joe Azuzu. Yeah,
He
that was-
telleth a lie.
See, you can trust me.
Didn't they make a movie? Wasn't he in some movie?
He might have been.
I thought he was in some movie. Yeah. Those are good commercials. There are lots of good commercials. Today, one of the ones that I liked, and I know it's not a big commercial, but one of the Geico commercials of the past that I really liked was they did a Guardian of the Galaxy one, and it's the two, the animated gecko and Groot, the little Groot.
I didn't see that one there.
Yeah, and the little gecko guy is going, well, at Geico, you can save 15% or more on car insurance, and wouldn't you like that? And all he goes is, I am Groot. And he keeps saying things, and all he says is, I am Groot.
Just like he did in the first movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny. Yeah. But no, Geico has some really good commercials. I would say for a product out there that I can usually say their commercials are good and noteworthy. Geico's number one. Doritos has some good commercials that are out there.
They had some good amateur commercials they did on the Super Bowl one day.
Yes, yeah.
What the hell's those guys with the machine or something, the dispensing machine?
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. And then, Puppy Monkey Baby. Everyone hated that one. I love that commercial.
That's my ringtone for you.
I know.
Puppy monkey baby, 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 puppy monkey baby.
So commercials, you have to have them. I don't know. They're just not what they used to be.
No, because back in the day, we looked forward, obviously a football reference. We looked forward to Super Bowl Sunday because that's the king of all commercials.
Yeah, best
that's
commercials
when everybody
ever.
Pulled out all the stops and spent how many millions for how many minutes?
10 million, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't forget what the last time were they getting.
And they were fantastic. But lately, it's like you spent all that money to
the
put
last
that piece
Super Bowl
of
was
shit.
horrible. Yeah.
You
It
put
was
those
horrible.
pieces of shit and spent all that money. Nobody cares.
Yeah. They were all
And you think
almost all of them were bad.
And you think with today's, DVR and scanning ahead, this is the most important
When you
time
wanna catch 'em,
to be
right.
interested. Because back in the day, you couldn't do that, so
Right.
you had a trapped audience. But now people can scan ahead. So you're going to put some lame ass crap.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
My DVR, I can hit a fast forward and fast forward 'em. And I also have TiVo. My TiVo, I hit one button. It skips all the commercials. I don't even see them fast forward. It just skips them and goes right to the next thing. I mean, it takes like half a second. Boom. Commercials are gone.
You are a god of television.
Yes. So you're not watching them more. And a lot of people will say something. Did you see it? No, I didn't. I don't know. I don't watch commercials. Very rarely do I watch commercials. I can see them, and I will tell you, and this maybe sounds lame, but I will stop from time to time as I'm fast forwarding through the commercials. If something catches my eye, I'll play it. Because I still think some of them are funny, like the Guardians of the Galaxy one, the Geico. I thought it was funny. I thought it was good, so I watched it. Puppy Monkey Baby, I watch. If I see a commercial that I like, I watch it. But it's got to be entertaining. And you're right, they've lost touch, I think.
Well, like there was a good one, a really good one. It was quick, it was to the point, but it was funny, and it was a Snickers ad with the gentleman painting up the end zone.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up and goes, "Oh man, that looks great, but who the hell are the chefs?"
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And he's moogly googly.
Great googly moogly.
That was
Moogly googly.
that was funny.
Yeah.
That was good, and that made me want to go out and buy a Snickers bar.
Did you go out and buy a Snickers bar?
Yes, I did.
You
matter of
did,
fact.
really? Do you have
Yes.
the receipt to prove it?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I
Wow,
do.
you just have all the right answers today.
Well, I'll have you forge it for me, and then I'll have to
Okay.
produce it, like I do everything.
So in researching this show, there are literally millions and millions of commercials.
Really?
Shut up.
I only thought there was like 50 or 75.
No, there's millions of them.
Oh,
But
that's why you're a god.
yes, not everyone remembers all of them. And I'm going to play some commercials just to refresh your memory of what commercials used to be like. And I know that all the millennials that listen to our show are going to be like, eh?
I got better ones.
So you have better millennials?
No, I got better commercials.
Okay.
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch? Sure.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it.
Butter.
What was that?
Butter.
Parquet margarine.
Butter.
No, parquet. It says right on your lid, parquet margarine.
Butter.
Parquet. Smooth, delicious. Butter.
Parquet.
But surely, Starkist don't want tunas with good taste. Starkist wants tunas that taste good.
That's for me. Sorry, Charlie.
What's this stuff? Some cereal is supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not going to try it. You try it. I'm not going to try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Say that again.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, onions, pickles on.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
McDonald's Big Mac. The great big sandwich with a great big taste.
Hold the pickle, hold the lettuce, special orders don't upset us. All we ask is that you let us serve it your way.
Nine Lives presents Morris.
The castle's almost finished, Your Majesty.
Good. Reserve the dungeon for yourself.
Mr. Whipple, please don't squeeze the Charmin.
Bounty's the quicker picker-upper.
Making things look like making things look like grace.
Height right.
They're slugging it out in the middle of the ring. A right to the jaw. My block is knocked off.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. If you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. Hey, Goulet!
Oh, yeah. When you say Budweiser,
You've said it all.
So, as we're playing those, the audience doesn't know, but you and I were singing along to all of these.
Oh, yeah.
It's just because it hits you. And it's not because, we've heard them over and over again, but it's because they were impactful when they came out. They made an impression on us. And nowadays, commercials don't do that. They don't make an impression, at least not like these did.
But, of course, I want to thank you for cleaning out my entire jingle palette of information that I wanted to share.
You can still share it.
It's
still good.
You need to stay out of my head. If anybody out there ever wondered if mental telepathy existed, trust me, it does. This son of a bitch is always in my head, and he steals my ideas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to turn that off.
I'm going to go get some tinfoil. I'm going to start wearing it on my head. I'm going to wear tinfoil on my head.
I thought you already did that.
No, but I'm going to now.
Isn't that where the gray hair comes from?
No, the gray hair is cool because, what's his name?
Salt and pepper.
What's his name made it cool? Yeah.
Richard Greco? John DuPont.
No. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Now I'm going to have to go dye my head just when you said that. Richard Gere. Richard Gere made Salt and Pepper look good.
Yeah. You know who? Sean Connery looks good.
That too.
Yeah. Well.
But those aren't my favorites. Those were good, but they're not my favorites.
The one that I opened with, the Coke, is one of my all-time favorites.
Really?
Yeah. I just love that song. I think they hit a home run with that.
You know what?
Every Christmas I look forward to that. They play it
that
at
one,
Christmas.
Suicide is Painless, Seasons in the Sun.
Yeah.
You planning to commit suicide or something?
Why is the Coca-Cola song a suicide
I don't
song?
know. You just loved all these somber.
You have to forget, I am a big 70s guy. I love the 70s
But
music.
you're also narcissistic, and it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't?
How could you like a song like that,
I
but
love
yet
that song.
like to insult everybody?
No, it's just you. You just think it's everybody. What are your favorites? Do you have some favorites? Share them with us, please. What are your favorite commercials?
Oh, we'll get to that later. But
okay.
Let's talk about
I
commercials.
don't want to rush you.
You don't want to what?
Rush you?
Rush you?
Yeah.
Rush you?
Bless you.
Bless you. No. All right. Do you want to hear a couple of my favorites?
Yeah, please.
All right. What do you want? Most annoying or favorite?
Give me your favorite.
No, I'll save this favorite for last.
Then why did you ask me?
Because
you didn't want my opinion.
Because I'm so used
Just
to you
gonna
giving
say the opposite.
I'm so used to you giving me your opinion.
Okay, great, thanks.
Okay. This was a very annoying commercial to me years ago.
How do you get shirts so clean, Mr. Lee?
Ancient Chinese secret.
My husband, some hotshot. Here's his ancient Chinese secret. New improved Calgon. Calgon's 2 water softeners soften wash water so detergents clean better. In hardest water, Calgon helps detergents get laundry up to 30% cleaner. We need more Calgon. Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Calgon helps detergents get laundry up to 30% cleaner.
Calgon, take me away.
The traffic.
I can't read
the boss. The baby. The dog. That does it. Calgon, take me away.
Lose your cares in the luxury of a Calgon bath. Calgon softens the water to leave skin feeling silky smooth as it lifts your spirits. The soft, luxurious, frequent world of Calgon.
I love it.
Pamper yourself with a Calgon bath. Lose yourself in luxury.
Only available at Walmart. Seriously. Go try to find Calgon.
They have Calgon?
Yes, at Walmart.
I thought they didn't exist anymore.
That's about the only place you can find it.
Well, with commercials like that, that's probably why.
Why did those annoy you?
I don't know. That one with the ancient
Chinese secret.
I don't like a commercial that just uses a focal point of a sentence to deliver their message.
That's their slogan.
Ancient Chinese secret?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't their slogan. Calgon, take me away was their slogan.
There's 2 different products. Those are 2 different products.
It still wasn't ancient Chinese secret. That was just something they were selling.
Calgon, it's an ancient Chinese secret.
No.
So that's why I
disagree.
You don't like slogans? Or you just don't like that particular slogan? Are you racist?
Did you ever have
Are you racist? You can tell. It's
I
okay.
have never, ever driven a car in a race or ran in a race or did anything in a race. So why are you asking me that?
That's not true. You have. I remember you telling me, you and your Mustang.
No, it wasn't my Mustang. It was my father's 75 Chevelle Malibu 350 when I got my license. And we're not going to talk about that. They'll probably come and arrest me right tonight. Okay. Tonight.
So you just don't like the Calgon slogan.
You're going to tell me that you just don't hear a commercial and it just irritates the shit out of you?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why. I didn't know. I'm asking you why. That's the reason.
I don't know.
For some reason, it just rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah, just like recently, well, there's one that's on the air right now for how do you say it? Supplemental insurance. And it's...
Avon.
No. It's from Stargate there.
Amanda Tapping?
But what was her character name?
Carter.
Yeah.
Captain Carter?
Okay.
Colonel Carter?
Oh, the man used to come on and play her
Major
father.
Carter? Yeah.
Okay. He's in this supplemental insurance commercial where him and his wife are driving along in the car. And she says, we need to get... And she goes, I got to ask you a question. He goes, I already took the trash out. Oh, and I thank you for that. And it's the longest, boring. Idiotic commercial.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
If you're selling insurance, take a page from Geico. If you want to get people's attention, be funny.
Well, I think, but the only thing is Geico is hitting home with that on so many levels, especially for new car drivers. That's where you want to get them. Usually if you go to the old folks, you're not going to get them to switch to Geico because they've been with whoever their insurance agent is for 50, 60 years. They're not going to switch.
Well, pretty much that's policy everywhere. I mean, you're barking up a wrong tree if you're an insurance company thinking you're going to put this ad on TV and it's going to convince everybody,
right.
Oh, you need to switch. People are creatures of habit.
Well, I gotta tell you, I switched. Here's an ad for you. I switched to Geico.
I switched to Geico, and I saved
more
percentage on my car insurance.
Sonny, Geico was half price of what I was paying for car insurance.
I believe it.
And homeowners insurance, half price. And I was like, really?
What? Linda's charging you rent?
Yeah. And, they say, oh, well, wait till you have a problem. Then you're going to, and, I had one problem and it wasn't, they took care of it. So I'm happy with Geico. You know what Geico stands for?
G-I.
No, E-I.
Erect.
Government Employees Insurance Company. It used to be just for government employees, and they opened it up to everyone. Little bit of trivia for you there.
How wonderful,
yes.
Mr. News Soaker.
Yes, a little bit of trivia for the rain.
I'm fired.
That's something.
Could you spray a little air freshener, please? I mean, really.
Anyway,
so if we're going to talk about annoying commercials, I know that growing up or when I had kids, so it wasn't that, I still have kids, but when they were younger, you know what I mean? It wasn't that long ago, but if a commercial came on for a feminine hygiene product or tampons or KY lubrication gel.
Don't even get me going on that.
Or something like that, I'd be like, what the hell is this on 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Again, it's money. They don't care anymore. There's no responsibility, just like the news. They don't give a shit. You want to advertise, come and buy my big erection, they're going to fucking put it on the air.
In the stuff,
did I just say fucking?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I meant to say. They're going to put the fucking thing on the air.
It's like during Jerry Springer show. They air all of these commercials.
In the afternoon. During soap operas.
This one caught me the other day. I'm going to play this for you. This one caught me complete by surprise, and I don't know why I was so upset over it, but this one really, really upset me.
The morning after your birth control fails, you might think you're alone. Guess what? You're not the first. You won't be the last. Be calm. Go directly to Plan B. Plan B is emergency contraception that helps prevent pregnancy after birth control failure or unprotected sex. It's a backup plan and should not be used as regular birth control. With Plan B, you don't need a prescription if you're 18 or over. You have 72 hours to prevent pregnancy. The sooner you take it, the better it works. Plan B is not the abortion pill. It does not work if you're already pregnant, and it won't terminate an existing pregnancy. Plan B does not protect against HIV or other STDs. Side effects may include nausea, abdominal pain, fatigue, headache, or changes in your period. If your period is more than 1 week late, you may be pregnant. If you have severe abdominal pain, seek immediate medical help. Sometimes the unexpected happens. If it does, there's Plan B.
And you don't know why that upsets you? I'll tell you why it upsets me.
Why does it upset you?
Because you don't need to advertise that, period.
Well,
no pun intended.
Apparently you do.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know, this just outraged me so much on so many levels. A, that I had to listen to it and watch this ad on television. B, that they found it necessary to put it on. And C,
they don't care what time of day it is.
I just, come on.
I can see it right now. Oh, honey, we going to go there? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Well, I don't have a rubber. Don't worry. I'll go to the clinic tomorrow, and I'll get one of those pills that terminates anything you start tonight.
You know, I was thinking that exact same thought. Here would be my commercial.
Mistakes happen often. Currently, we ladies only have 2 options, having the child in 9 months or getting an abortion. But ain't nobody got time for that. Don't worry, Brenda. Now there's Plan C, also known as the Pregnancy Pause Pill. It works easily with just 2 tablets. Taking tablet 1, the blue tablet, will actually pause the pregnancy.
What? It pauses pregnancy?
Yes. Now you can actually hold the baby inside your tummy for an indefinite amount of time.
Yes! Unlimited pregnancy leave!
After years pass, maybe you graduate school, get that dream job, and have some wild parties. When you feel you're finally ready to give birth, you take the second tablet to unpause the pregnancy and continue where you left off. Scientists have discovered how to utilize suspended animation on a fetus. Due to perfect temperatures of a woman's womb, a frozen fetus is able to survive in there for years.
But does this mean she can get pregnant again?
Of course not. Be a little realistic here, Billy. There's no such thing as a double pregnancy.
Oh, Billy! We still need to use protection. What about STDs?
Now the bitch wants to be responsible. Actually, Plan C protects against HIV and other STDs.
No way!
Yes, once the fetus is paused inside your stomach, it actually absorbs the STDs, preventing the mother from infection. And because the baby isn't born yet, it will develop an immunity to the STDs before birth. Plan C will work up to the last second of a woman in labor.
Oh, good golly. I'm too young for this.
With Plan C, side effects may cause an abortion, triplets, uncontrollable diarrhea, Down syndrome, decapitation of mother, fetus will be fine, and death. Me not work for Mexicans. Studies were done in over 200 test patients. Only 56% were found to have side effects and returned back to normal after 37 years of unpausing the fetus.
Yes, sir. What do you think?
You are so fucked up. Really?
So Plan C commercial was not an actual commercial.
Yeah, you stupid bastards.
Don't call the show looking for your Plan C pills. We don't have them.
You dreamt that up. Excuse me. You dreamt that up all yourself?
No.
Oh my God. That is so ridiculous.
So, but why not? I mean, really, why not?
Why not? Exactly. Oh, that's crazy. That's just crazy, though. Oh my God! But you know what?
Someone would buy that. Someone would send me $19.95 for that. I guarantee.
Somebody's going to hear that.
Yeah.
And go looking for it on the internet, and I bet somebody's selling it. This is mine, though. This is my. I love this one.
Yeah.
Men all over the world know that when the time is right, Cialis, lasting for up to 36 hours, erectile dysfunction is now a thing of the past. The future has never looked better. Cialis, bringing the good times of your past into the future.
Great Scott, Marty! Who's Alice and how does she know about my little problem?
If you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, although rare, see your doctor for a great game of ring toss.
You know, I see those all the time, and I don't. Why would an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours be a problem? I don't.
Personally, if I was a man in my 60s and I had an erection for 4 hours, I'd be at the hospital in a Johnny walking around going, "That's right, baby. That's right. Come on,
give me a rub down.
Come on over and check it out."
Oh, but I mean, this is where commercials are going to go. I mean, it's just there's no taste anymore. There's nothing to them. They're just
nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Like, here we go. Here's another beauty. Since we're not going to go anywhere with it, and we don't care, so here's another one.
We all know about RLS, restless leg syndrome.
It feels like 1,000 ants crawling up and down my legs.
Yeah, those are crabs. But real RLS can cause sleepless nights and anxiety. And left untreated, RLS can spread.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
And affect those you love.
Come on. You're sleeping downstairs.
RAS, restless ass syndrome.
Oops, it snaked out. Out.
RAS can be SBD.
Out.
There is no cure for RAS, and the only known treatment is to throw the covers over your loved one's head and laugh.
Oh, that kills me.
RAS, like RLS, only funnier.
But that's where it's going.
I know. It's a shame.
It's stupid.
Commercials used to be funny and cute, and I'm not saying everything has to be
and guess
cute,
what?
but
Informative.
Yeah, informative. That's true. Yeah. You know, we were singing to all of those songs. They got you because
the hook.
It was, yeah, exactly.
The hook.
They hooked you, and then you were able to go out and buy their products. Even if you didn't buy the product, you knew it, right? You knew the product. You were familiar with it.
Oh, look, here's a good example. And everybody out there should know by now that's listening to our show, I am a huge New England Patriots and Tom Brady fan. But that idiotic commercial where he walks into, what is it, a hotel or something, and they bring him to this secret room like he's James Bond.
Oh, yeah.
And they open the door, and there's this mattress.
Beauty Rest, I think, isn't it?
I'm like, what? That's so stupid. Who gives a shit? It's a mattress. As much of a Patriot fan and Tom Brady fan I am, I give the commercials better to Aaron Rodgers from the Packers. I think he does funny-ass commercials.
I'm trying to think if I...
Oh, the one with the fly?
I don't think I've seen an Aaron Rodgers commercial.
Oh, my God. Aaron Rodgers just, the double-check ones.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Start
yes,
with that. But then he did this one where there was a fly in the house, and the linebacker that plays for Green Bay with the long blonde hair. Anyway, he's sitting on the sofa and he's playing video games, and Aaron sees his fly, and he's looking at it, and then he picks up a golf club, and he goes to swing at the fly, and the thing flies out of his hand, goes through the front window of his house, and right into what's-his-name's car window. And then he just looks up and goes, "Did you get it?" I mean, now, I remember that. I'm going to remember the product.
Yeah, because it's a weird, funny commercial.
Yes. Humor or a catchphrase or a catch song works.
Yeah.
Anything else, you're going to watch like we just said,
Matthew
McConaughey driving along. Yeah, he's a good actor, and I like him. It has nothing against him, but who gives a shit? I don't remember what car he was driving. I could care less because by the end of the commercial, I want to fall asleep.
It's a Lincoln.
And it's always that with the car commercials. They just don't. They gotta.
Well, they try to appear to whatever audience there is, and
I don't know what they're trying to appear to.
Seniors.
If I was Chevrolet and I'm going to do a commercial about the Camaro like you have, your beautiful Z28, I would show you peeling out, going flying down the road with cruisers following you and saying,
with little disclaimers underneath,
just buy the Camaro Z28, and you too can be Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah,
whatever, but make it something people remember.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, that's the whole point of advertising, is it not? Just so it's memorable. And you're right, they've lost that, I believe. Remember Bewitched? Did you watch Bewitched? Darren Stevens. You didn't watch that?
I know of it. I watched it, but
it was
not really.
Funny, the ads they used to come up with back then. It was just, that was so funny. That was half in my opinion, that was half that made that show funny.
What was that movie with Dudley Moore?
Oh,
buy a Volvo.
They're square and boxy, but they'll save your life.
Boxy is good. And then
Dream Team? Was it Dream Team?
X-Lax. No, it was something. It'll come to me. X-Lax. Not X-Lax. What's that fiber crap?
Metamucil.
Drink it. You'll die or something.
Yeah,
that was
and they were selling them off the shelf.
Crazy people.
That's right, crazy people.
Daryl Hannah was in it.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
They had all those nuts from the Nut House making these ads, and they were hilarious. So if you're out there, if you've never seen Crazy People and you like old '80s movies, check it out. That was funny.
Was a good movie. That was funny. Yeah.
And Dream Team was a good movie too.
Yeah, Dream Team was a good movie. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah. I know that the younger audience is going to say, "Well, it's because you're older." It's not. Things are not what they used to be, and I'm not saying they have to be. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that they worked. They sold items. That's why they did it. That's why they were catchy, because they were good, and they've dropped off. They've gotten poorer over the years. In general, I mean, there are some things that aren't like we've mentioned here. There are some good ones, but
how about this classic stupid one?
Oh, God.
Is that the most annoying commercial?
Yeah, you couldn't get this out of your head. Yeah. This was everywhere.
That's going to be stuck in our heads for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I actually downloaded that song to play one time when I DJ'd. Yeah.
I mean, what was that? There was some guy just sitting there going, I need to come up with a commercial. Well, that sounds good. Those are good lyrics. Let's go with da, da, da.
But, I remember that ad. I remember them driving along.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, and the dropping off the recliner or whatever it was.
Was it genius for them?
Yeah, I guess, because it worked, right?
Obviously, it was Volkswagen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Volkswagen,
See? And we remember that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's the other thing about advertising. If you try to be as irritating as possible, that also will stick in people's head as well.
How many ads do you watch? And this happens on a daily basis. I'll watch an ad and I'll go, "What was that for?"
But you've laughed your ass off at it.
Yeah, sometimes, but you go, I don't. What was that for? I don't get it. What product are you trying to sell me? I don't know.
It's a very funny business to try to come up with the right thing. Humor, seriousness.
It's a mix.
Yeah,
it's a mix.
And then you got to be good at it, and you got to find that
hook.
You got to have a hook somewhere. You got to hook up the audience, whether it's through humor, whether it's through sadness, whether it's through whatever. You got to hook the audience.
Now, have you ever cried during a commercial? Remember those old AT&T commercials? Yeah,
There's still ones today that make my eyes water.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another cute one that just came out recently where this little kid, he's in the bathroom and he's got to take a whiz and he's trying to get his belt off and it won't come undone. And all of a sudden he yells, "Mom, we got a situation!"
Bounty or something, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a great commercial, but I don't remember what it's for, but it was just...
I think it's for Bounty.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, or one of those.
And it was cute, Yeah, and that's the kind of commercial you want to see during the day when you're watching soap operas or game shows or stuff. You don't want to see people talking about, "Hey, did you get laid last night?
Yeah.
You didn't wear a rubber? Well, come on down to the clinic. We'll give you a pill and we'll flush that little bastard right out of you."
We got a pill for everything these days.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know.
Sick shit.
What else you got over there? What do you want to share with us? What else you got?
How about my favorites?
Sure, let's go.
I got a couple right here that I really liked. This was one of them.
How can it be offensive if it's true?
Okay, first of all, I'm not 100% in love with your tone right now.
Tone aside, historically, you guys have struggled to adapt.
Yeah, right. Walking upright, discovering fire, inventing the wheel, laying the foundation for all mankind. You're right. Good point. Sorry we couldn't get that to you sooner.
Connie, your reaction?
Sounds like someone woke up on the wrong side of the rock.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
So easy a caveman could do it. Now that caveman was not bad, but more visual. There's a lot of visual in in that ad.
Without seeing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the king of commercials, in my opinion, these were my ultimate favorites when they were running, and people loved them.
What's up? Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Last night you had the enchilada combo platter. This morning, the 3-cheese omelet with broccoli. This afternoon, you're a ticking time bomb. Because of you, a simple elevator ride is suddenly a 42-floor plummet into the very bowels of hell.
You take my breath away.
Who did it? Who cares? Sweet mercy, please just someone light a match. So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh ninja of the nasty. And while you're at it, crack open a window.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
How are you going to crack open a window in an elevator?
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Those were great ads.
You just liked it because of the 80s big band music.
Oh, come on. Those were awesome. And they came up with such original ones. There's so many of those.
Yeah.
And that's when Budweiser would spend money. Now they don't spend shit for
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
They had the Budweiser.
Yeah. And then Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, the killer was, they used to also give some tear jerkers, like that one with the horse.
The horses,
and the dog.
yes.
Oh, that was I was like, oh my God, it is so cute. But they were geniuses. They were like and of course they just ruled the 80s and 90s with the Super Bowl again.
Yeah.
With their
Clydesdales?
No,
what are you talking about?
The Super Bowl.
Oh, the battling of the yeah.
Budweiser was so good, and all of a sudden they just it seems like they just
probably hired a different agency.
I don't know, but they just all of a sudden fell off the map.
They all retired.
They were great.
The ad execs retired.
They were great.
Yeah. Any other favorites you got over there?
No, I really don't have anything to add, and I'll just leave us with this little catchy ditty.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed.
We'll be right back after I ask my boss if I qualify for maternity leave.
Hey, loser, give me your lunch money.
But I need it to eat today.
Too bad, you little twerp. I'm taking it, and you can't stop me.
Somebody help me. Ouch!
Nobody's gonna help you, loser.
Every day, thousands of children are bullied at school. The worst part is that it can be prevented. Find out what you can do to put an end to bullying by visiting stopbullying.gov. Don't be a bystander. Take action against bullying. Stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back, everyone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of our show, please drop us a line at talkfot@gmail.com.
Interested in your very own shout-out? Let us know at facebook.com/Fountain of Thought, on Twitter at TalkFOT, or email us at talkfot@gmail.com. And you could be rewarded for listening.
All right, shout-outs this week going out to Nicholas Gallery and Angie Rodriguez.
And I have a special shout out going out to Rick Cabana, and it goes like this.
is finally here. Yes, true or false headlines.
All right, it's the game you all love
It's
to follow
true.
along with.
It's true. It's
No,
false.
no,
it's false.
no.
It's true.
No, it's a maybe. It's a little of both. Okay. All right, true or false headlines. I'll read the headline. Sonny, you tell me whether it's true or false. Parents arrested, accused of allowing teen to smoke pot.
False.
That is true.
Of course it is.
A couple has been arrested after allegedly telling police they allow their 14-year-old son to smoke a joint or two at night if he goes to class and makes good grades.
That's because they smoke dope.
The parents were arrested Tuesday after police served a search warrant at the home. Officers had been investigating drug activity at the house for months. Reports say the parents were booked into the Utah County Jail while police investigate possible felony child endangerment and misdemeanor charges of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, marijuana possession, and drug paraphernalia possession. Police say the parents believe the marijuana helped their son concentrate in school. And this is out of Utah County. All right, next one. A gay couple cited for holding hands in Catholic church.
True.
False. I made it up.
Well, yeah, but that's nothing. That's typical of the Catholics.
Yeah, I don't think they'd get arrested for it. Florida man arrested for stealing neighbor's underwear.
That's true.
That is true. A Florida Panhandle man has been arrested after authorities say he broke into a woman's home and car to leave underwear he wanted to wear. The victim told Bay County Sheriff's officials she found her underwear along with a handwritten notes. She said the underwear had been stolen from her home. Last week, the victim's boyfriend heard someone enter the home and, according to an arrest report, saw their neighbor, 58-year-old Isidro Sanchez, in the kitchen.
Again?
Isidro Sanchez.
It sounds like a prescription drug.
Well, he was in the kitchen. Authorities say they searched Sanchez's room and found items belonging to the victim and a very, very large quantity of underwear. What does that, I mean, how much is large? I mean, 5, 6 pair, 10 pair, 20 pair? What makes a very, very large quantity, I wonder? The Panama City News Herald reports Sanchez was charged Wednesday with stalking, 3 counts of burglary, and an unoccupied dwelling and burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. I didn't know you could differentiate between those. Oh, ancient Chinese secret. Calgon, take me away. Okay, last one for you. Banned yak meat seized at JFK Airport.
Say that again.
Banned yak meat seized at JFK Airport.
That was stupid.
It's true.
That is true. I looked for the remember in my Judd Nelson movie there when he was talking about yak manure? I looked for that soundbite. Couldn't find it anywhere. Custom agents at JFK Airport have seized more than 300 pounds of banned yak meat smuggled in sweaters, pants, and shawls. Officials said Tuesday the meat came from Nepal, a country affected by foot and mouth and other infectious cattle viruses. It wasn't clear who was responsible for the meat shipment. Prohibited seeds and dung pods were also seized. I Googled dung pods and could not find a reference anywhere. Do you know what a dung pod? I mean, is it just like a cow pie? Is it dried yak manure? What's a dung pod?
It's a pile of shit.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
Well, dung is shit, isn't it?
I don't get the dung pods thing. Who would ship dung pods? Why would you ship yak manure? I don't get it.
Yak shit.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Where's Yakov Smirnoff?
If anything, it has something to do with Walmart.
They're selling it at Walmart? Authorities told NBC New York the meat was destroyed. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency says foot and mouth disease is a worldwide concern that can be spread quickly and cause significant economic damage. There you have it, folks. Dung pods coming to a Walmart near you.
Are you ready, Dennis?
Are we going to dance? I love this music.
Her name was Lola. She had a banana.
And a dung pod.
What the hell's a dung pod?
I don't know. Ask Lola. She must have one. Lola's got everything. You didn't know that? Oh, brother.
It's time to dig deep. That only means one thing. It's time for questions from my sack.
All right. Questions from My Sack is being powered by Mr. Bill's Boot and Shoe Repair in Pantego, Texas. Find them on the web at mrbills.net, where they'll save your soul
and gladly die for you.
Yeah, gladly die.
Gladly die.
Happily.
Happily. And gladly die for you.
Yes. Okay. Great.
With die.
With die.
Yes.
Yes. D-Y-E die.
D-Y-E.
That is a play on words. That's a pun if I ever heard one.
Who started that?
Mr. Bill.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, reaching into my sack and... Ooh, that was a stretch. First question is, so how big is your sack?
Does anybody have a microscope?
My sack is very large. It can hold many questions.
Yeah.
It holds the answer to the universe in there somewhere.
I'm sure it does.
It just doesn't know it yet, but it's in there.
So you're referring to your head as the sack?
That I'm very smart and hold lots of information? I'll take that as a compliment. Yes, thank you. All right. Next one is, if you could eliminate one law, what would it be?
What law?
Yes. If you could eliminate one law, what would it be?
Well, I know which one you'd like to have eliminated.
The speed limit. The speed limit. No, taxes.
Okay, well then how would we fund everything in this country?
I think there should be a tax on an item you purchase, and that's it. I don't think there should be a flat tax on that, and no income tax, no death tax, none of these taxes. Get rid of no gas tax. Well, you purchase gas, so I could see that, but no, just a flat tax on whatever you purchase. That's it.
The one that irritates me is when they make flea markets or that sell secondhand stuff.
Oh, something that's already paid tax on once.
Right,
yeah.
and the same. Well, and the same thing goes for cars.
Yeah.
Every time a car exchanges ownership, they tax it.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that is.
Big gobs of what's that other stuff called? Yak. Dunbar?
Dung pods. Dung pod. A big pile of dung pods.
Yeah.
So is that your you agree with that one? Taxes? We're going to get rid of that?
No, I agree
That's
with that.
the new law. Okay.
I have another one.
Sure. What is it?
Prostitution should be legal.
Well, it is in parts of Nevada. But,
yeah. See?
Yeah.
I could make a fortune. There's got to be a lot of women out there.
You could make women. Wait. Yeah. You could make a fortune.
There's a lot of women out there that like to look at. Basically, it looks like an eggplant with two popsicle sticks sticking out the front of it. Come on.
You have a list, do you?
There's a lot of eggplant lovers out there. Come on.
Okay.
Be serious here.
Last question is, what's the correct way to roll toilet paper? I have the definitive answer.
When you say roll, you're talking about when you're pulling it off?
I'm assuming that's what they mean, but by the question, there is no right or wrong way because you put it on a roll.
Oh,
no. When you put it on the cardboard roll, it doesn't matter.
No, they mean when you install the roll on the thing.
On the wall.
Yeah,
and there is
only
a right
one way to do it.
With it coming over the top
Absolutely.
to down, right? Yes. Yeah.
Any idiot that puts it in from the bottom, all it does is pull off and piss you off.
Especially in...
And they do it in public bathrooms
I was just going to say that. I'm going to share some information that I probably don't want the whole world to know, but I don't like to poop outside my house.
Neither do I.
It has to be an emergency.
It has to be an extreme emergency.
Yes, and nothing ticks me off more when you got that roll that weighs like 10 pounds in that dispenser, and you pull it, and it just keeps ripping and ripping.
One little piece of paper at a time. Like, what are you going to do with that?
Oh, boy.
But since you're going to go out on a limb and say that, I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
I was driving delivery for a company.
Yes.
And I was halfway between Palmer and Ware. And all of a sudden, Nexium kicked in. And I went, oh, my God, I'm not going to make it.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Another commercial, by the way.
I flew into a...
I thought you were driving.
But the way I was driving, I was flying. Into a... We will not say which fast food chain it was. But yes. I ran in there, and I got in the thing, and it was like that commercial I was saying about the little kid going,
Yeah.
Mom, we're going to have an incident. Well, I managed,
here.
but I imagine, we're in a situation here. I managed to get the pants open and pull them down, but unfortunately that was it. And I blew it all over the wall, all over the toilet and everything else. I was so disgusted with myself.
So you are probably one of the persons that I've had to clean at the theater.
No. I would never do that in your theater.
I got to tell you, the stuff. I can't tell you how much poop we've seen at the theaters, and in all of them. And
I can't believe all the stuff you've seen in those theaters.
But people poop in a urinal. How do you poop, or why do you poop in a urinal?
Oh, that was a big fad years ago. 10 years ago was to go into a fast food restaurant bathroom or anything else and take the lid off the thing and crap into the tank.
Oh, that one I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, they used to call that an upper decker.
Well, most of them don't have lids.
Well, in some of your older restaurants, they still have the old toilets. The point is that every generation has to have their fun, like we were talking about, the 70s.
Yeah, pranks,
and we kept it, irritating.
Relatively.
But harmless. But everybody's got to, do something more and more. Just gotta go like a jet fighter. You gotta just go for the envelope.
Push
it.
You
got to keep pushing it, and it's sad, but
All right. Keep those questions coming in. Some of them are good. Some of them are really bad.
Sonny's pet peeve
of the week.
All right, Sonny, what is your fantastic, ever enticing pet peeve of the week?
My pet peeve of the week, since we're talking about toilets, is people who take a dump and don't flush. I mean, seriously, have you ever walked into a public bathroom and they got to leave their either their floating turd or their big log sitting at the bottom, and for what? They're proud of it? Why don't they, well, nowadays you can just take a picture of it. Danny Rice, are you out there? Have you heard this? Yes, you're famous for this. You like to take a picture of your dump and send it to your friends.
Do you know that there's a website called ratemypoo.com?
I'm sure there is.
And people post pictures of their poo on it.
Oh, my God.
Now, I'm serious. RateMyPoo.com.
How does life become that boring that this is what you have to ultimately entertain yourself with taking pictures of shit? I mean, liking the sound of a fart, that's funny. But looking at shit is an art form? I mean, come on.
No, it's not an art form. But they do
What's next? They're going to open up a museum and say, we're going to have an art showing tonight of people's shit.
Well, they put a cross in a bucket of urine. That was considered art.
Bottom line is, people, flush your fucking toilet when you're done.
Let me ask you, when you flush a toilet in public, how do you do it?
In public bathroom?
Yeah.
With my foot.
So do I.
If at all possible.
I'm not touching that.
And if it doesn't have one of those things and I have to actually reach for it, you get a wad of toilet paper. And seriously, and then after I wash my hands and I dry them, I use the bottom of my shirt to open the door.
I usually try to touch a spot that isn't like
that
you would normally, that was not normal reach, so I'll push up high
but that's not a good idea because there could be 5 other people before you that
had the same thought. Yeah, well, then hopefully their hands are clean. So, all right. Any final thoughts on this commercially inexpensive? No, then this commercially propagated episode that's not going to get us a single penny.
Why?
All the commercials that we pay, you think they're going to pay us for those?
Why not?
I think actually they probably would sue us for copyright violation because we had no authority to play any of those.
Oh, yes. I have a commercial.
You have a commercial?
I have a comment. I had a comment. Son of a bitch. Final thought. I had a blast here today.
Yeah, it was fun.
I enjoyed the shows.
Yeah. You enjoyed the show?
Enjoyed the show. I'm not supposed to tell you, but we recorded 2. One in case of emergency. That emergency is in case somebody has diarrhea and can't make the show. We play the one we just recorded, but don't tell anybody.
Is it diarrhea?
Diarrhea. Diarrhea. People think it's funny, but it's really wet and runny. Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
All right.
That was intelligent, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Please tell your friends about this podcast. They're going to want to know what you're listening to, and tell them that you found these two insane guys that talk about anything and everything, and they're just way crazy. You got to listen to this. Here, listen to them.
And if there's any institutions out there with crazy people in it that need a form of entertainment, we are theirs.
We're going to do live shows from there? We're going to go to some...
Sure.
Okay, all right. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit our website at fountainofthought.com for this, past, and all future episodes. And everyone, remember, be a fountain, not a drain.
Be a fountain, not a drain.
Be a fountain, not
a drain.
Be a fountain, not a drain?
No. Be a fountain, not a drain.
Oh, be a fountain, not a drain.
Dilly dilly. 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 Dilly dilly.